So I wanted to do a quick reaction to a video that I came across. It is for a Muslim dating app. I was shocked by this kind of direction that this company took with their marketing. And I think that apps or internet can be used if it's done properly for the purposes of marriage, as long as it abides by everything that is required Islamically. For example, the necessity to involve the wali. It's very important not to engage in kind of digital khalwa, privacy between a man and a woman online. That can be a very bad situation. It can lead to haram. And definitely nothing like casual dating or hooking up or any of these things that are very clearly haram. But if you avoid those kinds of things and you pursue things in the right way Islamically, then yeah, technology used properly could assist those who need it in finding a spouse and doing it in the Islamically correct way. So I want to make that very clear. The problem is when you have one of these companies that are marketing themselves as a dating app, Muslim dating app. And what was shocking about this company is the marketing that they've created, which is actually mocking this idea of dating being haram. And this counts as mocking deen. This is mocking Islam. So this is very shocking, but I'll just play the clip and you can see what I'm talking about.
Wait, isn't meant to be a halal marriage app? Astaghfirullah. Valentine's Day is haram. Is obviously run by non-Muslims. That's why they're promoting Muslims kissing. Astaghfirullah. Oh, I need to wash my eyes out with Zamzam water. These advertisements are doing nothing to benefit you in the afterlife. Hashtag get.
Yeah, so they are trying to preempt criticism that they get from Muslims that what they're doing is haram, like promoting dating, casual dating. And they have videos on their channel about users who got into these casual relationships, found a date, found a hookup on their app. They're not ashamed of that aspect. And as far as I could tell, like there was a point where these kinds of Muslim apps were about marriage and they were about doing things in a halal way. But it seems like now they have transitioned, whether it's because of a monetary purpose or incentive, or they're trying to expand their user base. Now they are promoting, outright saying that we are a dating app, Muslim dating app. So, I mean, subhanAllah, why? Like, why would you go down this route and then mock the idea that people will criticize you for being haram or for promoting the haram? And their slogan, like their corporate logo or motto, is keeping it halal. So again, this is mocking deen, this is mocking Islam, and nothing about any of this is halal. Especially like this takes it to another level when you're actually making fun of and mocking that Muslims would have a problem with this. And it kind of puts this stereotype of like the ignorant, inflexible immigrant who just doesn't understand, he doesn't get it, he's not with the culture. And he is actually a hypocrite because secretly he gets happy when someone texts him Happy Valentine's Day. This is his hypocrisy, that he secretly on the down low is actually completely with this kind of culture, but he wants to pretend and project like he is opposed to it. So this is feeding all kinds of wrong stereotypes about religious Muslims, Muslims who care about halal and haram. They care about staying within the bounds of the Sharia and Islam. So just a very poor showing and very disappointing. Muslim companies, there's nothing wrong with providing a service and making a profit and trying to help Muslims get married. But when you slide into what is impermissible and then you start making jokes and making light of deen, then you are in very dangerous territory as far as your iman is concerned. And so I just want to advise those Muslims who are involved with these companies, be very careful. Like, please fear Allah. Look at what you could be promoting, and beyond just promoting zina, essentially, like promoting casual dating, which is bad enough, but then you're going to mock. Like, again, that just takes it to another level. So it's like problem compounded on all these levels. So just fear Allah. There is never too late to take a different path. You want your deeds to count on Yawm al-Qiyamah. You want when you stand in front of Allah, you want to be able to say that you did your best and you were helping Muslims and you were helping them stay with the halal. You don't want to be questioned about why was your technology and your service being used by Muslims for zina, one of the kaba'ir, one of the major sins, and you're actually promoting it. You're actually endorsing that kind of usage of the technology. Why would you do that? Like, why? Fine, some people might be on the app for the wrong intentions, and that's something that people should be aware of too. Muslims who use these kinds of technologies, it can be very dangerous. I wouldn't suggest that a young Muslim woman just is on that app by herself. Her father or her male family members should be the ones who are using that and helping her so that she doesn't become prey to some sleazebags, unfortunately, who use these kinds of apps to slide into DMs or whatever with unsuspecting Muslim women. And not to put all the blame on men, there are also a lot of sleazy Muslim women who just want to engage in this kind of lifestyle. They like the attention, they like to match with guys, they like to put their glamour shots on the app and get that kind of attention. So that's sleazy, un-Islamic behavior as well. So it's not just one gender, but fine, if that's going to happen, try to limit that on your app and to the best that you can, and then don't actually promote haram. Don't actually go to that extent of saying this is a dating app. Look at all of these successful dates and girlfriend, boyfriend. They literally have videos where it'll say, promoting like an advertisement for the app, that, oh, I found my Muslim girlfriend on this app. I found my Muslim boyfriend on this app. And so that means you're encouraging a certain kind of behavior. Why? Why do you want to lead Muslims down this path? Do you not fear Allah? Do you not think that zina is something that's haram? If you don't understand that, you shouldn't have a company that's branded and targeting Muslims. Why? So I think that Muslims should definitely boycott any app or company that is creating this kind of advertisement and promoting what is haram. Just boycott them and don't promote them. Encourage others to get off of such apps, because it's not right for a company to brand itself as being for Muslims and then having no regard for Islam. And Muslims themselves should not tolerate it. Even if you are a Muslim who has fallen into the sin of casual relationships and zina, this is a major sin. Allah protect you and guide you, and the door for tawbah is open. And so seek tawbah, seek forgiveness. But even you should be outraged that the word Muslim is being dragged through the mud. Even you, as a Muslim, even though you might be engaged in what is haram, you should have ghairah, and you should have concern for the honor and the high value of iman and the word Muslim and Islam not being associated with these haram things. So do you have that kind of concern? Please fear Allah, and I advise myself, I advise everyone in this in a very brotherly way out of concern. Jazakum Allahu khairan. This was just a very simple reaction. And leave your comments, boycott this app, like the video and share it. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.